Hello and welcome to the Heine Haynes blog. Today we're going to be comparing three EDC knives on a budget. So we've chosen three knives under £30 for you today. So we've got the Lansky World Legal, the Rough Rider Stoneworks knife, to open up the blades, and also the Spyderco Clippy tool, which is a knife and a serrated blade. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a comparison between the three. So if you want to either buying your first EDC knife or whether you're going to be buying another one, but you've only got a budget of £30, hopefully these three will give you a bit of an idea of what to look for and a bit of comparison guide. So look at the weight of them. We'll start off with the Lansky. It's 150 grams. It's quite a thick, chunky knife, quite weighty. You're not going to lose it in a pocket or anything. It's quite easy to carry around. Nice sharp blade, pretty weighty. The Rough Rider is the midweight of the two, just over 100 grams. Three different blades, strong, feels nice and heavy, nice and strong in grip. Spyderco Clippy tool, tiny little blade, only 51 grams. So it's quite a small little one, but it actually feels really strong actually, and you're not going to lose that either. In terms of the size of them, 7cm blade on the Lansky World Legal. It's quite a thick blade. In terms of length, it's not that long, but it is in terms of height, and it is quite a wide blade too. The handle itself is quite long as well, perfect for a full thickness grip. Plenty of space to catch, plenty of grip for your hand. The Rough Rider, also on the body of the blade, plenty of room for a full thickness grip. The blades again, but all EDC UK friendly carry. So plenty of room on there. Three blades, so if you extend all the blades end to end, it is quite a long thing. Hopefully you can see that. The Clippy tool, on the other hand, 5.1cm blade, so it's not that long, so that it isn't as versatile as some of the other blades. However, it has got a serrated blade as well, also of just about 5cm in length. Okay, so we're now going to look at the looks of them as well. So you can see from the Lansky, it is quite a bulky, heavy-duty knife. It's not the prettiest knife in the world, but it is a knife that's going to look like it's going to get the job done. It may be a little bit awkward to carry around with you because of its size, but it is a knife that does look like it is a strong knife. You're not going to go and mess around with this in the local woods. The Rough Rider Stonework, very pretty knife. Lots of different colours, lots of different serrations in there. Each Rough Rider knife is individual, so if you can see in there, each of the different sections is all unique in terms of the veins running through them. Three blades, if they're all polished up, lovely and smooth. Three different blades, all have a slightly different purpose. The Spyderco, on the other hand, is a purely metal knife, really shiny, very pretty looking blade, very clean looking. The biggest problem I found with this one at the moment is it does get fingerprints all over it, so I have found that I'm spending quite a lot of time actually getting the fingerprints off it more than actually using it. Let's go on to a bit more of the serious aspect of the knives then. So look at the sort of robustness. The Lansky is a very robust knife. It's strong, it's heavy, it'll get the job done. You're not going to have to worry about this one falling apart in your hands or not being able to cut through any objects that you need. It's very strong, very sturdy. The blade is strong, so you're not going to... It's quite tough to push down. It locks at halfway as well, so you don't have to worry too much about it coming down and collapsing on your fingers. However, you do have to be careful when you do close it to 50 that you don't catch your fingers in there. So if my hand's in there, you have to be very careful about the blade coming down. In terms of the Rough Rider, it is also a very versatile knife. It's got three blades, robust. It's quite a strong feeling knife. It doesn't feel weak or flimsy in hand. Nice long knife at the end for longer cuts. Also for much more accurate cutting, you have the smaller blades here. Clippy tool, tiny blade, so it only just about covers 2 or 3 fingers worth of holding, but it does feel very, very strong. Put the serrated blade away. Feels very strong, very secure. That doesn't feel flimsy either. Made of really, really strong material, this. I'm quite a fan of that. In terms of durability, the Lansky is a very durable knife. This isn't going to wear away overnight. If you do have slightly more than £30 in your budget, you can get the Lansky with the Blade Medic, which will help repair the blade and keep the blade nice, so it will last even longer as well. This is a knife that you feel will last for a long, long time with you. With the Rough Rider, again, it does feel very durable. It's made of really strong material. It doesn't feel weak. It doesn't feel like it's going to break anytime soon. However, it doesn't look like a knife that you would use every day for heavy duty or your heavy duty tasks. I would be a little bit cautious over using this every single day for heavy duty. The Spyderco, on the other hand, very durable. It's got the 2 blades, serrated blade for sawing, the normal blade for cutting. It's small in hand, but it does feel really durable. It doesn't feel like that's going to fall apart anytime soon. The final part we're going to look at is the potential uses. So the Lansky can be used for everyday tasks. It is big, it is heavy, but it is also carryable and it is UK friendly carry. So it can be used for everything from opening letters, opening boxes, or anything like that. The Rough Rider, exactly the same, 3 blades, so there's lots of potential. Yeah, you've got blades for all different tasks, all different sizes, so highly recommended as well. Finally, you have the Spyderco Clippy with the serrated saw and the blade. It does have loads of potential uses, sawing, chopping, everything you need. It is small, so that does limit the amount of uses it has. Overall, comparing the 3, I think they all have their own merits. If you want something that's going to be really heavy duty work, I'd go for the Lansky. If you want something that you're probably not going to be using every single day, but you do want something that looks nice and gets the job done, the Rough Rider is for you. If you want something that is in between both, pretty heavy duty but also a pretty good looking knife, go for the Spyderco. In terms of cost, the Lansky is the cheapest, followed by the Rough Rider, and the Spyderco is the Clippy. The Spyderco Clippy is the most expensive, however all are under £30. Alright, thank you for listening.